Okay, next lesson. So here we want to set up the BaseOS repositories. The package repositories. So we will have two of them in the exam. I also had these two, so it's really exactly the same in the exam. And usually you have to do it first in the first VM, and then later on you will have to do it also in the second VM. This is extremely important because if you cannot install packages thanks to these repositories, then many other questions will be impossible to proceed with. So let's do them. So when you do this, you want to create a repository. So basically, you're going to go into cd etc yum, because all the yum are actually all the DNF stuff is actually connected to yum, so it's basically there in the yum.repos.d. You need to learn that link by heart, no way around it. So once you're there, let's see what's there. If I check, there are other repositories. If you forget how to do it, I think during the exam, was it empty? It might have been empty. Here it's not. So you can check, for instance, the rocky.repo, how it looks like, and you see it's always the same principle. You have those brackets, and you have the name, and you have mirror list, gpgcheck, and enabled, and other stuff. You don't need all of this, but it's just to give you an idea how it looks like. I strongly suggest you learn by heart how to do it, because it's not so easy, and otherwise, yeah, you might fail the exam. So this part is very important. So basically, we are going to create a file, which we can call, for instance, local.repo. I think usually it's what people call it. And in that file, we're going to set some information, just like before. So you need to, well, I'm using Vim. If you want to use Nano, whatever. I mean, I won't teach you how to use Vim, but yeah. So you want to set, for instance, in this case, the BaseOS repository. So it will be that name. Usually they will specify you more stuff, but it's how it should look like. Then you give it a name. Basically, you repeat the name that you have above. It's the same. I think the upper one is the short name, and this is the longer name, but it can be exactly the same. It doesn't matter. Baseurl equals something, and that's actually where it's very convenient already to have SSH set up, because if you don't, then you will need to copy it by hand, and it's terrible. You don't want to do that. So you do this, and you do enabled equals 1, and then you have the gpgcheck. This is some additional security check, but in the case of the exam it will be 0, so don't bother with that. In the real life it would not be 0. Here it will be 0, I can tell you. So it's important to set it like this. So you need to remember by heart. Short name in brackets, the name, the long name, or is the same name, doesn't matter, name equals something. Base URL is the URL that they give you. You need to remember base URL. Enabled, you need to enable it. It's important as well. A gpgcheck, you also need to set it to 0. So those 4 things, those 4 elements, and the name in brackets, you need to remember by heart. I don't know how you do it, but practice it a couple of times and you should remember. Then you can, what you can do is you can just copy that stuff, and up, you repeat it below here. You just change basically BaseOS into AppStream, because this is what they want, and then you set here the same AppStream. You can just copy paste it as well, but it's okay, just check it's the same, just check it matches. Here you want to copy the link. In that case it's not that different, but always better to copy paste. You don't know, maybe you're missing something. Of course you copy their link, not my link. Don't learn by heart my link, this would be stupid. Enabled equals 1 and gpgcheck is 0. And that's it. You save this thing and you check that it looks good. And it looks fine. You check it a couple of times and then you can go ahead. Now what you should do in order to see if it's been taken, you do repolist and let's see if it's there. And you see it's there now. You see it's there. Basically I have the online one here because, well, it's a Vagrant box, so I have this that's already set up. So I wouldn't need to do this, but you see that mine are here. If, let's say, I rename that file, it's here. So if I rename that file, if I change my local.repo into local.repo, like this, and then I do again DNF repolist, it's not there anymore, you see? It has to be the exact name with the .repo. Anything .repo, I mean with normal characters, I guess if you put some weird characters it might not work, but everything with a regular name will be taken into account. Oh, okay. What's happening? Cannot move, no such file or directory. What? Okay, but it's there. What? Let me see. Oh, maybe I put one O too much. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Okay, and now if I do again, it should be back to DNF repolist, and you see it's back there. And then you want to use also the command DNF list available, and that will show you the stuff that's available normally, but in our case it doesn't work because the link is not a true link. In real life it would show you a list of stuff. So yeah, that's how you do it basically. And that's it for what you need to do actually. You could do it also with the DNF config manager, but really it's unnecessary. I suggest you do it this way. It's good practice anyway to learn how to write a config file, and then heads up for the next lesson.